we are live with today's stream. So let me just share that on all the social medias, and then we'll hop into the game. Today playing some Super Monkey Ball for Sub Request Sunday, working on trying to unlock all of the extra courses, and if we somehow manage that, then work on getting to Master Mode, but I'm not expecting that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we do. First stream back since Mondays, which, first of all, sorry about that. Like, I did not plan or expect to, have nearly a week without streams. But, well, Tuesday I was exhausted because I started work at 4 a.m. Wednesday I just had a really bad headache. And Thursday was the day I was supposed to be taking off because of my COVID shot, and then because of the COVID shot, I was just not feeling great Friday or Saturday. So, but back today, finally. So let's just hop into some Super Monkey Ball. One second. Just realized something I forgot to do while setting up. The last thing we played on stream was on my Wii U, so because I only have the one sensor bar by my TV, and I just switched between whether it's plugged into the Wii or the Wii U. Still plugged into the Wii U, so thus it wasn't working there. Oh, also one second, I have my cord for my controller, and there we go. Cord for the headphones were the wrong way. Yeah, they were looped around. Okay. Super Monkey Ball. Press start.
Select game.
Main game. One player. Okay, actually wait, let me just go confirm. It's been a while since I played, but any stage you've already played. Oh, can you not? Ah, here we go. Yeah, so we have the beaten beginner, advanced, and expert, but we only got, the extra courses for beginner. Just wanted to confirm that. So let's go with advanced. So the way we get the extra courses in both beginner and advanced is by beating without any deaths, which beginner, definitely doable. Advanced, going to be a bit trickier. Expert, you don't have to do without dying, you just have to do without using continue, which honestly is still might be more difficult than the advanced, in my opinion. But we'll worry about that if we manage to get these ones. So we need to do without dying. Where's the first one where dying actually becomes, like, an issue for me? First chunk, like, is fine. Like, obviously, I could mess up at any time, but outside of, like, random mishaps, we can easily get up to, well, this point, obviously. here we can get ourselves a nice chunk of bananas. Here on this bonus stage. Perfect. I love that word. I love hearing that word in games. Okay, so yeah, this is one where could have some issues. No, let's wait till it's coming back up. There we go. This one's fine. It's long, but it has that like little bit of a lip on the edges that makes it, you know, difficult to just accidentally fall off. So it's just as long as you're, as long as you're not going too slowly, which, you know, we're definitely not here. Like, we still have 26 seconds left as we were finishing it off. And this one... Okay, this is one that you have to be careful not to go too fast, or it can be easy to just accidentally hit a thing and just go flying off to your death. But as long as that doesn't happen, and you don't go too slowly either, run out of time, you're good. There we go. Okay. That was close. But we're okay. We're fine. Everything is under control. And we got to bonus floor 10. So, advanced is what? 30 courses? So we're at the halfway point. Or third of the waypoint, not halfway point. I know math, I just can't speak properly. Hey, we got a 1-up that we don't need because we're trying to do this without dying, so... Bonus finished. Didn't get a perfect then. Okay, now this one, let me just go on the edge here. Yeah, this is just me being out of practice. There we go. Oh, that was close on the time, but still made it through. Okay, floor 12, this one ain't bad. The ball. Just need to get enough speed. There we go. And going around. Okay. This one is definitely easy to mess up on. Like, it's still fairly manageable, but it's easy. What do we want here? We want to go... Ooh, yeah, see. Very easily could have messed up there. This one isn't too bad, though. Not too bad at all. As long as you know how, like, your movement affects the moving of those punchy things. technically you're not moving the monkey. What you're doing is you're controlling the stage itself. Technically, tilting stage. Okay, now this is one that has definitely given me a lot of trouble in the past, and there's my first death. So we're not getting. This isn't the. This is the one that, like, back when I was trying to beat Advanced for the first time, this is the level stage that definitely got me a lot. Ah, crap. I'm actually surprised I recovered as well as I did there from, and then because the part where I was, like, just kind of stuck right near the edge. Oof. Let's keep going. Because even if, yeah, this isn't the one, we need the practice, so might as well go as far as we can, which is to the end really, because we have unlimited continues. So, well, of course, now that I've died once, so this can't be the one. I'm now not being quite as careful as I possibly should be. There we go. That's definitely what I need to work on. This one's not an issue, like, at all. See, like, that one's super easy. Which is next? Ooh, this one used to give me trouble, but now that we've done at least some of this, one or more of the stages in Expert that's like this, but way worse, I don't know if this is still going to cause me the same troubles that, like, it once did. Like, the fact that it's been so long since I played this and I am a bit out of practice as a result means we'll see, but hey, we're doing decent here, because, like, so we have an expert stage that has, like, this thing, but with more obstacles and thinner sections, so that kind of tells you if you need to know. One second here. There we go. So just okay. This one's easy. One thing we could be doing is using. So when I beat it the first time, I did definitely want to do it without using any of the warps, because you notice that there were, like, the 3 different goals. The blue one sends you just to the next level, but then the, like, other ones skip a number of levels. Okay, this is another one that's given me trouble before. But again, it's another one that I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, I think the expert version has something like this, but actually maybe not. Yeah, no problems there. Another bonus floor as we get to floor 20. So we're 2/3 of the way there, and we've died a number of times. But we only died on one stage, though. So even though we've died a number of times, the fact that it's not on multiple stages is a good sign. It means it's really only that one stage I really need to work on so far, but hey, we still have more stuff left, like this. This is another tricky one, but again, this one there is an expert one that's worse. So, because you basically have expert one where this this platform we're walking on is half the size. Ooh. And I think this stuff is moving faster. But no, we did still die, so it's really just about the timing, though. Yeah. Corner is the tricky section because, well, not that corner. That corner's not supposed to be tricky. That's just my bad. This corner, though, because of the fact that you have those bumpers coming from both directions. Once you get over to this section, yeah, then you're pretty much good. Yeah, it's basically like, first section is pretty decent, second section is pretty decent. It's just kind of that, like, crossover section. This one ain't bad, but you can mess up on it. Fairly simple though, so that's always helpful. Like, you can mess up, but it's simple enough that there's only like a few ways you can mess up on it. Whereas this one, like, it's not as difficult, but it's long and has a few different things going on, which means more chance of like messing up at some point. Here doesn't matter, which is, yeah, it doesn't matter which side we go down. There's a similar but harder one on expert where I think it does matter which side you go on or something. Or I think one side's easier to get on, the other side's easier to do, I think, or something. I don't remember exactly. Okay. How is this? Okay, this one isn't bad. Again, there's a much hard, there's basically a longer one that's like that, except longer on expert. Excuse me. Oh crap, crap. That's... Never died at that point before, I don't think. Maybe I have. But... Like I said, I'm out of practice, although I'm actually surprised at how little I've died, because it was basically like that one trouble course that I said, like, that was the one that like I was stuck on for a while. That one that had, like, you know, that crossover section that was tricky, and now died on this one. This one I definitely died on before, but I don't think I've died on this section of it before. like I've died on... Yeah, I've died like that before on this one. Because you go too slow, you're not going to make it. You go too fast, you can bounce off and die and such. There we were like almost, like we were just a little bit off, and like it was, our speed was just a little off of what we wanted, but we were still in a position where I could have recovered had I been a bit better about it. So, you know, it is what it is. There we go. See? Nice and easy. Oh, this one. Okay, so this is the one that's going to be causing us issues. So the way you're supposed to do this is, you know, going along here until the end and such. And it's along, you know, loopy path like this, trying to stay on, not fall off, correct as needed. And I've never actually beaten this one through that method, the intended method. The only way I've ever actually beaten this one is by going up till, where was it? I don't even remember because it's been so long. Like there? Yeah. And then like this. But sometimes it's I actually got really lucky there in that I didn't miss, because even when I was doing that like regularly, I would miss like, you know, over half the time, so that's gonna really suck if, you know, that would really suck to have that being the ending thing where, you know, you just, well, you got up to that stage without dying and then suddenly just like got bad luck on the drop. This one shouldn't be as annoying as it is. But yeah, this is definitely one that I suffer from running out of time on because of just failing at that jump over and over again. I want to say, don't die too much on this one, like, from falling off, and then we just did, before I even had time to say it, but yeah, I often die from running out of time, just trying to do this stuff over and over again. Because you need to get enough speed. You need to get enough speed to make that jump, but then you need to not, you know, bounce off. And it can definitely be there we go, tricky. Okay, this one is actually fairly simple. You don't worry about the spikes. By which I mean, don't concentrate on avoiding the spikes. Concentrate on getting the bananas, and you'll just naturally avoid the spikes. Because that was the thing, like, when I first did this, I was always trying to avoid the spikes, and I kept, you know, failing at that. But I concentrate on getting the bananas, and that just, like, it works better, at least just for my mindset, I guess. Don't concentrate on what you're avoiding, concentrate on what you need to get, and then... yeah, this one is definitely a bit of an annoying one. Oh, yeah. What floor are we up to? Floor 29. Okay, so we're almost at the end. Definitely doable, though. And then floor 30. Final floor. Definitely an annoying, very annoying one. Oh. I need to go either a little bit faster or wait a bit more. There. That is completely my bad. No, don't go quite yet. There we go. It's all about, like, going a little bit at a time. Don't press your luck. But also, you know, be careful that you're, you know, you're relatively stable on whatever you're on. And when you're on one of these bumper ones, that you don't hit the bumper. And then when you actually get to the goal, when you actually hit the goal. The fact that the goal is actually, like, a thing you have to, like, move through rather than just you, like, touch it in any way, definitely, like, adds to the challenge. Okay. Also, other thing I need to be aware of when playing this, I'm already noticing my shoulders tensing up and such. Which I need to not do. Like, yeah, I'm trying to, you know, do this, but I shouldn't be, you know, getting, like, tense about it. Because, like, yeah, try and do it, but if I don't, that's fine as well. Just means try some more. You know, there was a time where I couldn't even, where I wasn't even able to beat this one. Now I have, like, I beat this. Of course, not today, obviously, but beaten this stage before. I can do it again. Oh. See that, like, second last ring, like, right before the goal, the one right before the goal. Those platforms move so fast. And the fact that, you know, the third last one, the one you're waiting on there, has the bumper. That definitely doesn't help. There we go. Whew. So that was not just multiple deaths, but multiple game overs. Just not what we're going for, but hey, got through it. I mean, I haven't played this since January, I think, was when I played this last, so, you know, have to get back into the swing of things, obviously. Oh yeah, the credits mode. Credits, which also allows you to collect bananas and such. And where you want to avoid hitting the letters of the developers and, you know, everyone who worked on the game as they drop. Okay. Yeah. By the way, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're all having a good day. Good, what is it? Sunday? Of course it's Sunday. It's SubRequest Sunday. Come on, Eric. Use your brain. me myself, I'm just glad to be streaming again. Like, I really enjoy streaming, and when I like, even like if like it's legitimate reasons, like it has been, you know, with, you know, being exhausted, or on Tuesday the headache, on Wednesday COVID shot, and then side effects from that and such. Like, it's something that I hate having to cancel stream, because it's really fun to do. Like, because I mean, and this is also like pretty much the only, like, I pretty much only play video games on stream, and such. So it's nice to get back into playing some games again, for not having played anything since Monday, I guess. And I guess also, like, yeah, the last thing I played on stream on Monday there would have been Blaster Master, which is also, like, of the games I'm currently streaming, probably my least favorite. Like, I mean, if you've caught my Blaster Master streams, you know how I feel, but it's just like, it's largely a fun game with a few really frustrating bits to it. I mean, honestly, this game also has frustrating bits to it, but the frustrating bits in this game are a lot, frustrating bits in this game are more like individual, like, smaller stages, which, like, because, like, you know, that last stage there where kept dying on it, right? But, like, you know, you die, you restart, you try again, like, and it's not like you basically, like, because I'm trying to unlock the extra courses. Like, if I die once, that means, yeah, I've lost the ability to do that. But other than that, I don't really lose a lot of progress. Other than that one thing, which I am admittedly trying to do. But if I die once, then it's like, okay, this isn't that one. But, like, otherwise, it's like a practice. But yeah, Blaster Master has the whole thing where, oh, you died too much, back to the beginning of the game. This used to have that before I unlocked the Unlimited Continues, but yeah. Okay. Yes, I am indeed hitting a lot of letters. But we can see the goal from the credits. The score for this means anything other than, like, what your monkey level, what monkey tells you are, a squirrel monkey in this case. I think I've also seen Spider Monkey, and I'm not sure what else I've seen. I don't remember. It's been a while. Game over. Okay. Actually, let's do some practice. Which was... Yeah, let's do some practice on this one, because this is the one we kept... This is the first one we were dying on. Unsurprisingly. Okay, no. Got it in one. That was fine, fine. Yeah, that's another one let's try it on practice. this is the second one we died on. Oof. Almost had it. Okay. Okay. I think we pretty much... Let's try it one more time. Let's try one more time without foolishly getting those bananas. Which, you know, even that shouldn't really have caused my death, but... That was just like, that wasn't like, you know... That was like a minor slip of the kind that could happen on any stage, and shouldn't really be reflected of... See, no point getting that. Reflective of, like, my skill level, just, like, oh yeah. Well, reflective of my skill level in that I'm somebody that no matter how good I am at something, I can, like, easily mess up on any given attempt in, you know, the most simple way possible, but... Okay. Let's try it again, because I want to get it, like, beat it twice in a row without dying before we move on. I know I didn't do that with, like, the number 15 there, I just did it the once, but that was because I beat it on the first try going into it in practice mode, so I'm like, yeah, we go, practice we need. This one, because I went in and died on the first time, it's like, okay, let's get 2 runs 2 times in a row of beating it without any dying in between. Of course, now the problem is, when I do it the once, now I'm on the second one, I'm a bit, like, over, you know, tense. And then I don't manage it anyway. Oh, it is what it is, though. Then there's people that'll, like, you know, people that speedrun this game, which is, like, I don't know if you've ever watched, if any of y'all in chat, or what, I guess just, if any of you are watching, I guess, have ever watched any speedruns of this game, but those are ridiculous. Like, the moves people will do in these courses, like... There's no jump button in this game. Watching some of those speedruns, I almost think they are, because they're doing like just like the quick little like move in one direction to the other direction when there's like, you know, a little bit of a you know, something or whatever, thus causing them to like bounce up and like jump across somewhere or whatever. So it's like they're jumping without a jump button just by taking advantage of physics and whatnot. It is ridiculous. They'll skip over like large chunks of the level that you didn't even know were possible. There we go, that was twice in a row. Okay, which was the next one giving us trouble? Is that one we had? This was, yeah, we did die on this. How do you get over to the other section? Oh, I see. You just need to go... Actually, can you unlock the extra courses if you use a warp, or do you need to do it all without using any warps? I'm not even sure about that. I think I should probably look up at some point. Yeah, see. Much smoother on that section now. And we have this section, which... But yeah, fine. Yeah, that one I'm not going to do another go through of. We got that, fine. Okay, I wanted... This one I know we didn't... oh no, actually we did die on the first time. But because I was demonstrating the intended way, which I can't do. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, see? That was how you saw me beat it the other time. By dropping down around there, but this time I bounced off. Oh, and that time I was a little off, so I hit the level above. See? That time we got it. Yeah, so this would be one that would be really annoying because of the fact that, like... I'm sure, like, if I was better at this, I would understand, like, exactly where and how to drop off such that I don't bounce off like that. Like, you know, is that the exact position? And then probably what direction I'm holding the control stick even as I'm falling and landing probably is the key thing here. Because I want to go... Is it... No. Don't go up to the second last banana. That's not what we want. Okay, that time didn't work either. Yeah. And if anybody knows, like, anything, like, feel free to give any kind of advice, hints, tips, suggestions. Like, I am always open to that kind of stuff. Yeah. Although, my preference is, of course, always for it to be phrased as hints, suggestions, tips, and such, not as, like, orators. I don't like, you know, people being like, hey, do this, do that. One more like, you know, if you know, you can do this, you know, or like, this could make it easier to do that, or stuff like that. Like, basically, don't boss me around, but help is freely accepted. Yes. I was gonna say, like, Bray was like, help is freely wanted or freely given, but that doesn't make sense. But I'm like, wait, what? What am I trying to say here? What are words? For somebody that's a writer, you think I'd be better with words. But the English language sucks, so you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we got 2 in a row of beating that one. I think we'll, yeah, accept that for now. Okay, so I'm doing if I, like, beat it the first time or 2 in a row. Because I guess technically if I beat it the first time here in practice, it is 2 in a row because, you know, the last time I played it was when I would have beat it, right? So, that one we beat. That one we died on, I think, yeah. So there's really only a handful of stages we actually died on. Ah. Okay. Yeah, this one is very much about, like, keeping... knowing when to go. Yeah, if you go right away and follow the right movement set, it's relatively easy. There we go, twice in a row. See, that one definitely want to go right away. Hey Lynx, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay, now this one we of course died on quite a bit, so we'll see if we can beat it a bit faster this time. Oh. And thank you for the go, Eric, go. Almost like I'm the Flash. Run, Barry, run! Except I'm playing, you know, Super Monkey Ball, so it's more roll rather than run. Okay, okay. Yeah, that was decent. Let's see if we can get it a second time in a row. Nope. Yeah, that's definitely... this is one that there's... it's difficult and there's multiple points of failure. Oh. Which, yeah. So overall, it kind of, I guess, like... so the beginner courses are mostly, like, easy and fairly simple. The advanced courses, which this is the final one, they tend to be either complicated, so there's multiple points of failure, or they're difficult such that, like, you know, failure is easy. Right? Like... and then... but this being the final advanced course is kind of more like the expert courses, with it being both complicated and difficult. And it's not super complicated, because like the complexity is mainly just like each ring has its own, like this first ring slow, it's pretty easy. Second ring a bit smaller, third row even smaller. Ooh. Rings kind of, yeah, those first three sets of rings each get smaller. Then you have the ring with the bumpers on it, a smaller ring, and then another one with bumpers, and then the really fast ring. So close, yeah. But how's it going, Lynx? How are you doing today? Okay, let's see if we can get a second time in a row. And then we'll go and do another actual run of the advanced mode rather than, you know, practice here. Nope. Okay, we've been there quite a few times, just haven't managed to do it twice in a row. Which is kind of what I'm trying to do with each of the ones that I died on. Doing alright, tired today, don't know why. I'm doing good, yeah. Yeah. doing good again. Yesterday, spent most of the morning and first chunk of the afternoon. Yesterday I had got up and gone to work, spent about 2 hours there, and was just like, nope. So then, told my boss, well, actually, technically at an hour and a half, I told my boss I'm not feeling great. He's like, okay, could you just do like this one other thing before you go home sick or whatever? And I'm like, sure, which something that should have really taken like 10-15 minutes took me half an hour. But at least that meant I was there for 2 hours, which means 20 hours this past week, which at least is good. But came home, went back to bed, and was just in bed for like the morning and first chunk of the afternoon. And then, after that I was still pretty sore for most of the day, but at that point I was like, not like otherwise, I was feeling sore but otherwise fine. And now today, I mean, only feeling like, wait, was that 2 in a row? I don't even know. Okay. So today I'm just feeling like normal levels of sore. Oh, it was 2 in a row, okay. And I'm gonna ignore that this death here. Let's go back into the normal mode. 1 player. I advanced. Okay, I'll see how far we can go without dying this time. So we got up to floor 15 last time without dying. So let's see if we can do better this time. Yeah, the first chunk are all pretty easy. Like, the early advanced stages aren't even really complicated or difficult. They're just like, they're definitely more difficult than, like, the beginner stage is. Because, I mean, basically they're just harder, slightly more difficult variations on beginner stages. Like this one, for instance, like there's the beginner stage that's like this, but this platform is wider. Like, basically this platform is just as wide as the non-moving platforms at the beginning and end in the beginner stage that's like this. But then, whatever. And of course, bonus floors are the same. Well, bonus floors are the same across stages, like across difficulties. Like, the timer goes, like, I think you have twice the long timer on this bonus stage in the beginner, but it also doesn't matter because bonus stages is just, it's bonus. You get collect bananas to get lives, but you can, like, a death on this stage doesn't, like, a death doesn't actually count as a death. Like, speedruns, they'll just, like, bounce out of bounds. Okay, this one we want to wait until it's coming back up. And right here, go. Awesome. Yeah, you want to be careful not to rush. Yeah, then we got this fun one. This one always reminds me of Snake Way from Dragon Ball Z. Just going along the path that Goku had to follow to get to King Kai's planet. Okay. And not really any difficulty. And this one, which is one, like I was saying in the last run, do need to be careful that you don't go too fast, or it's very easy to accidentally clip one of these like wall sections and go flying off, but you also don't want to go too slow or else you run the risk of, you know, running out of time. But we are definitely good here. Like, still had 9 seconds left. We got this one. There is an advanced, or not advanced, this is advanced. There is a expert course that's like this, but each of these sections or whatever splits up into even 9 smaller sections. That, after doing that one, you know, this is not as bad in comparison. Hey, we got a 1-up we don't need, because the whole point is trying to do this without dying, so we can unlock the extra courses, but hey, it's cool. I'm hoping we at some point, though, get enough bananas to get another life at this point, because I'm curious what's going to happen, because it doesn't look like there's another room for another, because our lodge are like those monkey heads up on the top left of the screen, but it looks like, you know, another one would go where the timer bomb is, so not quite sure what would happen there. We're fine. Hey Emily, welcome in. How's it going? Every 100. Yeah, I know it's every 100. Yes, yes. I'm just curious, like, if we get a 4th life, does it, like... Does another monkey head appear and, like, partially cover the bomb, or what? That's what I'm curious about. Doing okay, just about to make dinner? Ooh, nice. What's for dinner? That you're trying to figure out? Ah, yes. Drawing a blank. Okay, what do here? Wait for... There we go. Well, I'd say what I'm having for dinner as a way of trying to make a suggestion, but honestly, I don't know either. Okay, let's... There we go. Okay, floor 15. Stay calm, Eric. Don't tense up. And died. Oof. Having homemade burgers. Nice, nice. Yeah, stage 15. Ooh. Even now, having like beaten expert, advanced and expert and everything, still gives me trouble. Okay, but let's keep going, because, you know, still, even though this means the fact that we died there means we won't be able to unlock the extra courses this time. Still want to go through to the end, just because it gets practice. Gets us some practice in. So even aside, because like, yeah, because I don't want to be doing, you know, because I need to be like making sure I'm staying, you know, practice on all of the stages. So. I don't want to go too fast going down this section. Can cause issues. Don't want to go too slow going through this section, because that can cause you to run out of time. I knew the hurry up was coming and it still startled me.
Ready?
Okay. I also wish I could turn off, like, the voice saying hurry up when it drops down to 10 seconds, because it's like, all that tends to do is startle me, and then makes it more likely for me to die, because, like, as a general rule, if I get to that point, I'm already at the point where I'm either going to, you know, make it or not make it. I get to the, 10-second point, you know, there's only so much I can do if I'm not already close enough. I mean, it depends on the stage, I guess. Some of the stages, I guess. But... okay. Gonna say it. There we go.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
There we go.
Ready?
Goal. Now, speedruns, I think they just bounce straight down to that section. Which, honestly, is one of the less ridiculous things they do in the speedruns for this game, because that's something that I think I've even tried, and whether I've succeeded at, but I can, like, see where it's doable, whereas some of the stuff in speedruns I just watch and I'm like, how? Because, like, everything in this game is just, like, with the control stick, right? Like, you don't have any buttons that are doing anything with the regular gameplay. Like, buttons are only for, like, menus and such. And for, like, I guess, skipping cutscenes, I guess. But when you're... it's like... But the only thing that actually controls... Not even your... Technically, you're not... I was gonna say your character. Technically, you're controlling, like I've said before, controlling the stage. Holding the stage. But the only thing that actually controls it is, you know, the control stick. And just by watching some of the speedruns, it's like, come on, you have some other kind of control here, don't you? The way you're doing stuff. But no, they just know what they're doing. Okay, well we got... I mean, technically we haven't beat it yet, but we got through the tricky section of this stage. So that's good. Yeah. We're up to 22, so now 23. Okay. Yeah, I definitely do believe I can, like, beat advanced mode here without dying. Not this, obviously, because I've already died, but I can eventually beat it. I can eventually, I should say, beat advanced mode without dying, so I can unlock the advanced extra courses. I do not know whether or not that'll be today. We're already, what, an hour into stream? So get another couple attempts in, but this is but I definitely believe it is possible. Still don't know if it's possible for me to unlock the expert extra courses, which require beating expert with no continues. So that's not even no dying, that's just no continues, and still, I don't know if that's actually within my ability. Okay, here we want to go now. Yeah, gotcha. Expert just is on a whole nother level from advanced. Managed to beat it, but I only was able to beat it by unlocking unlimited continues. Like, unlocking unlimited continues was what it took for me to beat expert mode. And yes, of course, like, you know, there was a point where I couldn't beat this at all, even, you know, at all, and now I can beat it, so it's obviously, you know, my skill level has improved and can continue to improve, but there's always, like, the point where, at least for myself, like, I generally have a good idea of, like, what I feel like I'm capable of reaching and what I'm not, and that does change over time, but at the moment I don't know if I'm capable. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, that was too much. Oof. Nope, that wasn't it. See, this one, my strategy relies on dropping here and hoping I don't fall out. Well, we got it on our second attempt, so that's not too shabby. Okay, this one we died on a few times last time, nothing this time. That one I have a little trouble with. 29. Oh, right. We want to go right away. Huh. Okay, so now I'm going to have to play this. Ah, crap. Different strats. Continue, yes. Oh, and Lynx, thank you for banning the follower bot. Yeah, see, that's where you want to go right away because you can get the timing to get straight here. And, yeah. Nice. We did get one. Did we only get two? No, I think we got 2 game overs, right? Not go, but that wasn't too bad. Okay. Okay, you know, we can skip this, I think, right?
Ready?
Yep. Don't feel they need to go through the credits multiple times in a stream. Maybe like the final run we do of the stream, we'll go through the credits again, but yeah.
Select game.
Main game. Normal mode. Should we do some more? Actually, let's go back into practice. Okay, so 15 again. First one we died on. Let's see if we can get practice. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Let's see if we can get a second in a row. See, the problem with this one is other than the beginning bit and the end, like the whole stage is curved, so you don't really have like any moments to like pause and compose yourself. Oof. You have to be like because you're just constantly going. You're just constantly going, and you have to, you know, you have to deal with the fact that you're constantly going. And that's definitely something that really affects the difficulty of this one. Well, it's also part of why I always start by like doing that drop there right at the beginning, because that way at least I can skip out on a section of it. And the fact that it's a nice, easy drop. It's like, you know, go in here, honestly, you know, like, doesn't really... You know, all it does is adds like an extra section. Like, the beginning section isn't, I guess, not difficult, but at least, you know, by skipping on a little bit, we have a little bit less of the level to do just all in one go. Probably rage quit on some of these. Yeah, I'm assuming probably a lot of people do, because like I do get frustrated with some of these. I'm not really somebody that like rage quits though. For me, if I get overly frustrated, I just kind of, you know, don't really get angry. I get more just like kind of quiet, and it doesn't mean anytime I'm quiet that I'm frustrated. So I go quiet for like a billion different reasons. That's just one of them. But yeah, sometimes I'm just like quiet when I'm concentrating. So sometimes it's hard to tell. It's like, are you frustrated or are you just concentrating? Because both can be possibilities when I'm doing something difficult. Okay. I think that's some good practice. Okay, what was the next one? 16 was fine. We did die once on 17 on the last run. I think it was just the once, right? So we'll do... Our first run today, we didn't die on it, so... Probably shouldn't have to spend too much time on practice on it, but we'll go do this one practice, at least. Something that helps for me, the fact is that like the levels are generally relatively short, so it's like, especially like in practice mode where, you know, it right away starts, it doesn't even matter with lives or game continues or anything, but means like, oh, you die, you try again or whatever, and it doesn't really matter too much. There we go. Yeah. Okay, which was the next one I died on? Okay. Didn't actually die on that one on the last go. Oh yeah. Get frustrated, but get to the point where you just give up and just... I mean, like, I did actually have that moment, kind of, not exactly a rage... For me, it's not a rage quit, it's like a very quiet type thing, like that I had, like, last Monday, last stream I did, playing Blaster Master, where I'm just like, you know what, no, this is not, I'm just not feeling this right now. So it's more, for me, it's almost like a, like... Not exactly a depressed, but like, it's more like I just, you know, don't have the energy for this, right? It's like, yeah, it's the, if I'm getting too frustrated, the game is, then it gets draining for me, and then it's like, no. So yeah, that would be the way it is for me. It's kind of, it just becomes draining then, and then I just need to, you know, not do it. And they're also like, you know, I've already been, you know, done however, like, what, 2 hours or whatever of Animal Crossing, and then I think I'd already been at Blaster Master for an hour or so it wasn't like it was, you know, I was just like ending stream super early. This is one that is really annoying. I need to figure out what exactly I do differently the times that I actually succeed. 'Cause clearly, I'm, you know, doing something different that's causing me to succeed sometimes and fail other times. And I don't know what it is. And because I would really be annoying getting up to this stage, having not died, and then dying to this, because I don't know what exactly is different about whether I fail or succeed. And I'll show you also, for anyone who wasn't here earlier, what happens if I try doing this the intended way, because that is clearly not the intended way. Or at least not the main intended way. Obviously, I'm sure the developers knew that that was, you know, a possible shortcut, but like the way the level's designed, what you're supposed to be doing is this, you know, going along the path. Like this. See, that's what happens if I try doing that, though. So, it's like, if I'm gonna die the intended way anyway, and gonna die like some of the time, you know, I'm gonna die every time the intended way, but also practicing to get good at the intended way, you know, it's a lot longer of a path than the way I'm doing it here. Which means, you know, I get more attempts in faster this way. Okay. What if I went like this? Because that's kind of how I do... Because there's the expert stage that's kind of like this. I wonder if I can... And my strategy, that one is something kind of like this. Just... basically falling off. Yeah, there is, I think, merit to this. Now, how do I... How do I time it right? Maybe as soon as the timer goes to 50... No. I don't know if this is actually going to be... See, the problem is... Okay, let me try this. So I go full speed, stop at the third banana, drop off. Okay, if I come to a complete stop at the third banana, third banana from the end, I mean. No, need to go a little past. I need to push off enough that I don't just like fall straight to my death. But not so much that I land too far out. That time I just bounced off anyway. See what that's the key question. Like sometimes I'm bouncing out and sometimes I'm not, and because like if I hit like one of the higher up sections, like that just means I went at the wrong spot, and like if I just fall out, that means I like just didn't have enough momentum. But I'm not sure what's the difference between me bouncing out and not bouncing out. Like that time I didn't bounce out. Isn't the floor moving? No. Floor's not moving. Has a kind of like wave effect of like, you know, the colors or whatever, but the floor itself is stationary. The bottom? No. Doesn't look like it's moving. No. No, it is definitely stationary at the bottom. Thought it would be. No worries. I mean, you know, if it had been, that would have like completely changed how I viewed things in this level. So, thank you for the suggestion, even if it turned out to not be correct, because at least, you know, meant I did like, you know, go and double check to make sure and such. We do seem to be hitting it more, like landing in it more often, succeeding at it more often though. So, it's definitely around the third banana point where we want to be, like, or the third from the end. Like, so like the last two bananas we don't want to get. Like, we want to stop before we've gotten them. And that at least, you know. That at least we know, so that's at least something. And like, definitely where we land in there does have an effect. Like, I'm noticing some of these... Yeah, like, if we land on the, like, if we land too far up there, we're more likely to bounce, like, too far up here. We're definitely more likely to bounce out, or too close to the far edge. But, yeah. Yeah. So, what's everyone else been up to this weekend? Anyone do anything interesting? I actually did watch Black Widow there on Friday. You know, wasn't up to streaming, but I was up to watching a movie, so... Because there, you know, you just sit there and watch something. Definitely very much enjoyed it. Glad to have, because that was the first MCU movie we've gotten since, in about 2 years. This last one was, well, Spider-Man Far From Home. It was 2 years ago. So, yeah. Definitely very much enjoyed it. I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything, but definitely very much enjoyed it. And, yeah. I really just did Community COD Night Saturday, and that was it. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. How did you do at COD? Did you win? Did I stop by for part of that stream? I think I did. Definitely stopped by your stream recently. I think that was for that. But my memory. Few here and there, too many spawn killing and campers. Oh yeah. I think it was a COD, yeah. Yeah, see, that the problem with my memory is a lot of things are like, you know, this happened sometime in the past, you know, week or something, and like unless there's context clues, I don't remember like when exactly, or sometimes even like, you know, in the last couple of weeks I'll be like, okay, I did this, you know. There have definitely been times where, like, you know, I'll be like, oh yeah, I just, you know, did this the other day, and then I go and check if something I can check, I go and check, and it's like, that was 3 weeks ago, Eric. My memory and such, like remembering I watched Black Widow on Friday is easy because it came out on Friday, and because I've had it on my, you know, schedule since, you know, it was since whenever they had moved it to that date. But, yeah. Yeah. Memory is what it is, okay. I think we're gonna go until we get one more win on this, and then we're gonna go back into an actual attempt. Because, let's be honest, we're gonna get this or we're not. It's like, I don't know how much more practicing is going to help. In fact, if anything, I think practicing is starting to be a problem, because I'm not even really, like... Because I'm just kind of going on autopilot at this point, practically, and this is not one I can do on autopilot. There we go, so... Although, were there any other stages we wanted to practice? I think we're good. Okay. Always ready. Lord 2. And let's see how far we can make it this time. Without dying. Ready, set, go. So who here has played any of the Monkey Ball games? See, I've only played this one, although Super Monkey Ball 2 is on my future purchase list. So, you know, someday, in a billion years, when I have money and can actually buy it, I'll continue with the series. But, yeah. So definitely very much enjoy them. Never played this? Okay. Yeah. They either recently or are soon releasing a compilation of, I think, the first two or something. So, if you're at all interested, I would recommend looking into it. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that was close. Okay. Let's wait then. Messed up there. Now go. There we go. They are, yeah. Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's already been released or if it's getting released soon. I can't remember. Yeah. And this game was, because like the original version of this was actually an arcade game, which was called Monkey Ball, then got ported to the GameCube as Super Monkey Ball. And it was Super Monkey Ball 2, also for the GameCube. Super Monkey Ball Jr. for the Game Boy Advance. Then Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, which itself was like pseudo-compilation of Monkey Ball 1 and 2, which was for PS2 and Xbox. And there have been a number of releases. Like, there were some for the Wii and DS. A bunch of mobile spin-offs. I'm not sure how those are, though. Fancy Monkey Ball. Oh, Super Monkey Ball Adventure was also for the GameCube. I just look at my list here. Huh.
Ready?
On for the 3DS as well. There's a game. I think the monkeys from this game would be cool to be added to Smash Brothers as the final DLC character. Not my most wanted character for Smash, but I think it would be cool. And you could have each of them as like... You could have each of them as like just the alternate costumes, kind of similar to how Bowser Jr.'s alternate costumes are, you know, the 7 Koopalings. You could do 4 monkeys. I don't know if there's any additional monkeys added in any of the later games, but then you could just have like 4 monkeys and then maybe 2 costumes each or whatever. Or if there's additional monkeys, then you don't even need to do that. You just have each monkey as its own. Yeah, my most wanted for Smash Brothers though is Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. Second most wanted is Chase McCain from LEGO City Undercover. Third most wanted is the Hulk, who's not getting in because not originally a video game character. Even Chase McCain is unlikely being like from a LEGO game. Yes, he's technically like the character was technically introduced for the video game, but he's still like a LEGO game, which is like, you know, which is a you know, not, you know, video game franchise specifically. If we had died on this one from running out of time, that would have just been embarrassing. One more time. Can you imagine the uproar though if they did add character Smash, not that wasn't originally from a video game, like as a playable character, I mean. Technically there's a few like assist trophies and bosses that are not technically originally from a video game. Anyway, floor 15. Let's go. Nope, did not make it. It's like Dracula is a boss, and while it is the Castlevania version of Dracula, which, yeah, video game Dracula himself is originally from, you know, a novel that long predates video games. Okay, so we died once, but only once, so it is still an improvement. Now there's also the one assist trophy that's like Dr. What's his name from Brain Age, but who's, you know, an actual real life doctor. So yeah. Some people also argue that Rob isn't technically from a video game because of the fact that he wasn't in the video games. He was, you know, an accessory for the original Nintendo. But, like, you know, the stuff that Rob is doing is affecting the game and such. So, like, he's part of the game world, even if he's, like, a physical accessory attached to the NES. So, I still think he counts as a video game character. Okay. Ooh.
Ready?
Okay. Has anyone else watched Black Widow yet? Again, no spoilers in chat, just because, you know, for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, but just curious. Anyone else has watched it yet?
Ready?
Nope, not yet. Oh yeah. Planning to watch it? I can't remember. Are you an MCU fan? Have we talked about this in the past? I feel like probably, because MCU is something I talk about a lot, but... not certain. Oof. Only 6 short. I'm getting it perfect. That's fine. Plan on watching eventually. Okay. Yeah, MCU films I always watch pretty much as soon as I can. Hey, nice. It is pretty much my... well, I mean, it is my favorite film franchise. And TV. Favorite film and TV franchise. Bit of DC and Marvel. I mean, I enjoy DC as well. But at least on the movie side of things, movie side of things, I definitely prefer Marvel. I mean, in most areas, I probably prefer Marvel these days. I know as younger, I regularly would go back and forth. I mean, if we're looking at, like, cartoons, I guess overall, I would still prefer DC, just because, like, DC had the DC animated universe. Oh, I also enjoyed Suicide Squad. It definitely had its issues, like, the film needed to be, needed a lot more editing, but, like, oof. It was a fairly fun movie for what it was. Like, it wasn't a great movie, but it was mostly a fun movie. Yeah. But yeah, like, so my opinion on the DCEU, since that's their shared universe, basically, Man of Steel was decent. I had some issues with it, but I figured, depending on how they, like, you know, what direction they went with, like, future movies, they could deal with those issues. Then Batman v Superman came and doubled down on those issues and is one of my least favorite movies of all time. And such. Then Suicide Squad, like I said, not great, but fun. Wonder Woman was good. And then Justice League was... it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. It was just fine, which is not what you want with a Justice League movie. You don't want it to be just fine. Messed up, though. Should have had the No. Joker was the worst aspect of Suicide Squad. And they needed less of him in it, in my opinion. Or a better version of him. Jared Leto version of Joker. So, Joker can be funny or scary or both. Preferably, I like for Joker to be funny and scary. That's like what the DC anime universe version was. That's what the Dark Knight trilogy Joker was. You know, they're funny. Crap. They're funny, but they're also scary. That's the ideal situation with the Joker. Failing that, I would rather have them be funny than scary, though, if they can just be one. Jared Leto Joker wasn't funny or scary. He was just annoying. Well, I mean, Mark Hamill, like, the DC anime universe Joker voiced by Mark Hamill, that one is the best. Heath Ledger is the best live-action Joker, but Mark Hamill is the best Joker. For live-action, yeah. Okay, not too shabby that time. We did die, but we didn't get a game over. Which, that might be... Well, I mean, that's a new high score, for starters. But that also might be the first... That probably... Yeah, the fact that that was a new high score by such an amount means it was probably our first time ever actually doing that without game over. So, even though we did die, I guess, that means we died 3 times? Start with 2 extra lives. We got a 3rd life, and I think we ended with no extra lives. So that, yeah, died 3 times. So we died on 15. We died on... What else did we die on? Oh, we died on the second last one. And what was the other one we died on? Anyone remember what the other one I died on was? Don't remember. Because I didn't die on the... Or did I die on the following one? One where I just drop instead of taking the proper... I don't think I actually did die on that one this time. I don't know. I'll have to look at the levels to remember which one. Okay, let's just go. That's enough of the credits. Ugh. Or did I die on the final stage? But anyway, now I get to...
Ready? Go!
Have I been going with my initials for this? Or with the name Rick? I don't know, we're gonna go with my initials because I don't remember. EJ. Okay, I've been going with Rick. Okay.
Thanks for playing.
Sometimes I go with like Rick, and sometimes I go with my initials, and I couldn't remember which it was. Oh well.
Select game. Main game. Practice mode.
Okay. Yeah, I might have died on the last one then. Because I died on this one, I died on 15, and then I died on either... Maybe I died on that one, or maybe either 26 or 30. I can't remember which one, I guess. But that's pretty decent. I think we're going to take a break from that. What is the party games? Monkey Race?
One course race. Game settings.
How high can we go? 50, okay. Down to 1. 5 is... People always pressing in one-player games will automatically become a 4-player game. Okay. Player last place. Allow players to use items. Sure. Let's just try this out, see what this is like.
Ready?
So this is basically like... This is kind of their, like, competition mode, somewhat like, Mario Kart, but very simple. I was turned into an ice cube. That's annoying. How dare you turn me into an ice cube? Oh, interesting. Just realized that you have the timer it's going down, but when you have the time extension when you pass the thing. Oh, there's the map in the bottom corner. I didn't even notice that. I can show you how you're doing. Okay, that's cool. First place. Okay. Great. Thank you.
You win. Game settings.
So that was the then Grand Prix, all the courses. Okay. Time attack.
Time attack.
This I assume Yeah, so this will just put you in.
Ready?
Doesn't allow you to change the settings. It's just about the speed. I didn't hit those once when I was doing the actual race. Now I'm doing time attack, and right away. There we go. I just realized it's 5 laps. You only so this kind of like is the Mario Kart Time Trials, where you get 3 mushrooms, but you have 3 mushrooms across 3 laps. So here you have 3 of those like lightning boost thingies or whatever, but across 5 laps. So that's why my second and third laps are so much. And first lap's of course slower because I messed up with the I think it was one of those bumpers, but third and fourth are then second and third are much faster than fourth and fifth because of those items.
Best record.
Okay, cool.
Congratulations. Rank 10.
Okay, so want me to go with the RIC like I have mostly been going with, not the. There we go. And best lap was also me. Obviously, that's just the first time I've done that. So that's cool. Monkey race, monkey fight, 1 player. Oh, okay.
Game settings. Round 1.
Okay. And I've already been knocked out. Okay, this is a ridiculous game, but I love it. Ooh, I want this. Ah. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, computer player 1.
Round 2.
Oof, the ice really makes it a lot easier to knock people out on this one. Hey, I won. That was close. That was a close one, though.
Round 3.
Okay. We're on a flying saucer. I love the look of this stage. Where? What even happened to me there? Ooh, I won again. Thank you, thank you.
Round 4.
Okay. Now you get one more win to actually win this. Which I did. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Definitely an interesting game. Thank you for the GG. Oh, poor baby. Oh, baby didn't even last. Just showed him last. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Okay.
Game settings.
Ah, yeah. So if you just need one win, you just select one level. You can see at the bottom there. But if it's two or more wins, then it's like you select up to 3 stages, but it'll just loop through them beyond that. So you could select just the same stage multiple times, though. Okay, so that's Monkey Fight. Monkey Target.
Monkey target. Game settings.
Let's just go 5 rounds. Sure, that's all good. I don't know what help items or Wheel of Danger means in this case, but I don't even know what we're doing here.
Safe.
Okay.
Ready.
Okay.
Round 2.
Don't even know how I'm supposed to be doing this exactly. Okay. Now, okay, I kind of got it now. I understand how the... Kind of. Okay, wait. I understand better now. So now we're gonna get something on this Wheel of Danger, so... Nope. Good, good. Not sure how... Clearly there's more to this than I'm still understanding. Okay, fun, fun. Nice spike balls set up. Don't even fully know what I'm doing. I have to deal with an additional issue here, but now I'm gonna try something. Okay, yeah, so I can press A to go back to my ball. That's something I wasn't getting, didn't understand on the previous. Well, I realized that on this after the second one I could do that. And the third one didn't help me because I couldn't, just wasn't reaching where I needed to reach regardless. So. Okay, Cloud isn't too bad. Okay, so we didn't do great, but I got third place. Oh, third place, so I guess, oh yeah, compared to the default scores. Oof. I was just like, how did I get third place? Wasn't I by myself? But that's just on the actual high score thing. So clearly we can do better. I'm not going to right now, but like... That's monkey. So that's the party games, and then the mini games. Billiards, bowling, and golf. I think I've tried those before. Let's see. Yeah, I've definitely done this. Okay. Yeah, this I'm just not great at. Ah, okay. That's... because just pressing A at the right time. when things moving so quickly. Okay. Ah. Okay. Not too shabby. Like, actually at least hit the pins that time. See, I want it like straight on, and then I want like full power. Or spin is a thing. Was that spin thing something I've popped up the previous times? Okay. That's what we want. Right? No? That's still not what we want? How is that not what we want? Then I don't know what we want. Now I'm just confused. No, did not want that spin. No, no spin this time. Okay. Didn't say number left 0 though. Let me try again. Game over, no. Number of balls left. Okay. Number of patterns clearance 0. Okay, that's definitely something I need to work on. Monkey Billiards. Let's just do versus mode. Oh, I just realized here they actually have abilities. Sure.
Game settings.
Let's go nice and easy. This is just to decide who goes first, I think, right?
Break shot.
Which is one ball now. Ooh, we're not a... Well, we can at least... Oh no, this is the 2-ball. Oh, it looked like... Honestly, I thought the 4-ball was the 2-ball, because I look at the top thing where it's blue, but it looked kind of purple on the top. No, but at least it should be a bit difficult for... Oh, right, she's good at the walls. Didn't get it in, though, so... That's all good. Foul. Oof. That's unfortunate.
Free draw.
Ooh, that lines it up. No, not well enough. Guess I didn't get another foul though. Ooh, and she just did.
Free draw.
Almost got that one in. Ooh, she got 3 in, which is 4 now. Purple, okay. Good chance of her getting that one in. It's not too difficult of a shot. Of course, she's overcomplicating it, so... Okay, so I'm okay. I guess she is a level 1. Computer, so...
Free draw.
Which was next, okay. And I got foul that time.
Free draw.
Come on. She just loves doing those, like, fancy bounces, but rarely actually do they help her. This one might, though. No. Not enough of an angle. Okay. Ooh, is that? Yeah. 5 is in, now it's just 6. What are you doing? Okay.
Like it.
8 now, since 7 is already in. Okay, it's D, no. Doubt it. Okay. What's she doing now? Not exactly how I would have liked. But worked. Awesome. Sometimes going with lighter hits is what you want to do. Not that time. Didn't work though. Oh, there's a banana in the 9 ball. I like that. Or banana bunch, but that's clever. Ooh, nah. It's like, ooh, are you lining up for me? Well, oh. Yes. Break ace, break and run out shots, 18 compared to 15, fouls, 2 compared to 2, combinations, what does combinations mean? Pocket ratio, 33%, 19%, okay. Oh, there's... Does this also have that for the party games? It does. Okay, see, actually, having noticed that lesson thing would have helped. A bit. Would have known a few things sooner, but I think this is where we're going to call it for today's stream. That's some fun. Super Monkey Ball. Didn't unlock any of the extra courses, but got closer to being able to do so, and played around with a few other things. And we're going to go find somebody to raid, so stick around for that. And yeah. Let's see who is live, who we want to go and raid. So, we could raid somebody playing Super Mario 64. Let me just see when they went live. Okay, an hour ago. Yesterday I stopped by their stream right as they were ending. Yes, we could raid somebody playing Super Mario 64, doing 70-star speed runs. Let's see. Could rate somebody playing. Super Mario World ROM hacks. Could raid somebody playing
Ready?
GeoGuessr. I think it's gonna be one of those people. Let me know in chat if you have a preference for any of those games. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're gonna go on raid, and yeah. And I will be back tomorrow. Back to regular stream schedule, so weekday streams should all be 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Starting with Animal Crossing before switching to something else. So Tuesday after Animal Crossing, or Monday after Animal Crossing will be Blaster Master. Tuesday is just Animal Crossing. Wednesday will be some Star Wars Knights of the Republic after Animal Crossing. Thursday after Animal Crossing will be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Friday after Animal Crossing will be Lego The Hobbit. Next Saturday, back to the Star Wars RPG after 2 weeks without it. That'll be at standard 4 p.m. time with Animal Crossing afterwards. Next week, Sunday, Animal Crossing 9 a.m. Separate sub-request Sunday stream in the evening at 4 p.m., which should be... well, I mean, late afternoon into evening, which should be, as of right now, Star Wars... or not Star Wars, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I don't know why I was saying Star Wars. But, yeah. That's just good for next week. Hey, Follow Duke, you're wanting Super Mario 64? Awesome. Then we are going to go and raid Claire, who is playing Super Mario 64, doing some 70-star speedruns. He's right at the beginning of a run. Hopefully we don't mess him up, but if we do, at least it's right at the beginning of a run, so won't be much to start over. And yeah, thanks everyone for coming out today, especially after I haven't been here for since Monday, streaming since Monday. But yeah, thanks everyone who chatted, those who just lurked. Sorry, those who auto-hosted. You're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Let me just make sure I've copied the raid message. And, bye.